There is something for everyone in the Emerald Isle, with traditional Irish music spilling out of pubs and onto city streets, while lush landscapes, majestic castles, and quaint seaside towns offer a picturesque escape. The Irish are also known for their warm and welcoming hospitality and their strong social culture. When in Ireland, there are some essentials you should know for a smooth journey. Here are 7 tips you should know to plan an incredible Irish adventure. Ireland's warmest and driest months are June through August, but you'll have to battle serious crowds at a serious price. Instead, travel during the shoulder seasons, from April to May and September to October, when prices drop and the crowds thin out. If you do end up traveling in the winter, prepare for wet and cold conditions and double check that the must-sees on your bucket list are open, since some attractions may close during the off-season of November through February. Whatever time you choose to go, be sure to pack layers and prepare for Ireland's famously unpredictable weather. Bring a rain jacket, warm sweater, sunglasses, and a hat. And if you're visiting the West Coast and Cliffs of Moher, pack extra layers. It can be surprisingly windy year-round. When you fly into Ireland, Dublin is the main gateway for international flights, and it's a great starting point. Shannon Airport is also popular for transatlantic routes, and you can fly into Cork Airport if you're heading to the south or connecting from other countries in Europe. If you plan to drive, prepare for a learning curve as you navigate driving on the left side of Ireland's notoriously narrow roads. When renting a vehicle, opt for a smaller car with an automatic transmission. Keep in mind that it's highly recommended to get an international driving permit before driving in Ireland. In Alberta, an international driving permit can only be obtained through AMA, either by applying in person at an AMA center or applying by mail. If you'd prefer to be in the passenger seat, be sure to download rideshare apps in advance. Uber isn't as common there. The most popular and reliable service is Free Now, followed by Bolt. The most cost-effective option is public transportation. Choose from plenty of options including buses, trains, trams, ferries, or the Dublin area rapid transit, all of which are overground so you can take in the views during your commute. For those looking to explore the countryside, buses are your best bet, for which you'll need a travel card such as Leap and iLink. For intercity travel, trains are ideal. Dublin and Belfast are the key rail hubs that connect travelers to stations across the island. The easiest and most cost-effective option for cell service abroad is downloading an eSIM before your trip, which generally costs just a few dollars per day for data. Olafly Ireland offers unlimited data plans, and Airlo is the most well-known eSIM provider, giving you access to multiple local networks to ensure good coverage across the country. Just make sure your phone supports eSIM technology before you take off. When it comes to the local currency, the Republic of Ireland, which makes up the majority of Ireland, uses euros, while Northern Ireland uses the British pound. There are ATMs everywhere, so you don't need to worry about taking cash out before you land. But you might want to check with your bank about withdrawal fees to save money on charges. Cash isn't mandatory here, and major credit cards like Visa and MasterCard are widely accepted. As for tipping, there's no set rules or culture, so if you receive good service, 10 to 15% is always appreciated but never expected. You'll predominantly hear English during your travels, but keep an ear out for Irish Gaelic phrases that may pop up in conversations or on road signs. The most common phrases are fáilte, meaning welcome, and sláinte, a friendly good cheers to good health. Speaking of cheers, pub culture is a big part of the experience, with dinners and drinks often going late into the evening. So there's plenty of late-night crack, meaning fun, to be had. The Irish are famously chatty and good-humored, so embrace the animated stories and witty banter. And don't take any teasing too seriously. If you're traveling on a budget, a little planning goes a long way. Budget-friendly accommodations like hostels and family-run bed and breakfasts start at around €25 for dorms and €50 for private rooms. Consider booking B&Bs or hotels that come with a full Irish breakfast. It's a hearty meal that will keep you fueled throughout your day. For lunch or dinner, skip the pricey tourist hotspots and hit up the local chip shops or street food stalls, which serve up classics like fish and chips or chicken fillet rolls for a fraction of the cost. Bonus tip, some restaurants offer early bird deals before 5:30 p.m. Experience the best of Ireland with a mix of iconic modern attractions, natural wonders, and historic sites. The Cliffs of Moher are a must-see, stretching over 14 kilometers along the Atlantic coast. Beer lovers will enjoy the Guinness Storehouse's multi-floor exhibits and the rooftop Gravity Bar with its 360-degree views of Dublin. And as the largest library in Ireland, the beautiful Trinity College Library is also worth a visit. For history buffs, check out the grand Dublin Castle, the Gothic architecture of St. Patrick's Cathedral, the ancient Newgrange Passage tomb, which is older than Stonehenge, and the dramatic Rock of Cashel in Tipperary. It's also a rite of passage for tourists to visit the Blarney Castle in Cork, where kissing the Blarney Stone gives them the gift of gab. Keep in mind, when visiting ancient churches and cathedrals, it's important to show respect for the religious services and sacred spaces. Treat the centuries-old buildings and ruins with care to help protect these pieces of Irish heritage. With these 7 travel tips, you're ready to plan an epic adventure in Ireland. Visit our website to learn how an AMA travel advisor can help you get going on your getaway.